Like, you should never ever give up. And I've heard repeatedly this notion that some people, when they go through a breakup, you know, the natural reaction is to say like, oh, I'm so unlovable. I can't find anyone that likes me for who I am. I'm never going to find a husband again. And look, I understand that's a natural reaction because, you know, someone is telling you that they don't love you, and that probably stings really badly. But I just want to encourage people to do the best possible job of getting that shit out of your head, because it is so, you know, damaging and unproductive to your future success as a person, whether you're talking about dating or whether you tell yourself that you're never going to succeed in your career. There's billions of people in the world, and just because one route did not work out the way you thought it would, does not mean that all of the other possibilities are now invalidated. But she never gave up. She never told herself that she was going to be unlovable, even into her 50s and 60s, when people would most likely say, oh, well, the time is up for you at this point. You're too old to find a husband now. But she went off, and I think she met her husband at church or something like that, and the rest is history. Like, you should never ever give up. That's really what it is. It's not just about relationships or about love or about business or studying or whatever it is. It's just don't give up. And I know that's a basic idea, but it's just so damaging for you to tell yourself that you're never going to make it. Like, the only way that phrase of I'm unlovable or I'm not, you know, I'm never going to succeed, the only way that actually happens is you actually give in to the temptation of giving up. Like, if you fully remove yourself from the dating scene, of course you're not going to find love. You have to put yourself out there. But until you do that, there's always a possibility to find someone new, or to find the next job opportunity, or to do whatever. I guess my point is just have some perspective. That's really what it is, because there's always something that you could recognize as something to be grateful for. We all have wildly different hands dealt in life. You know, we have different things to use to our advantage and other things that we wish we got lucky with, but we didn't. So we kind of have to just deal with what we were given. And it doesn't matter whether it's relationships or money or your body with genetics, you know, just have some perspective, because there's always someone out there that would love to be in your position. There will always be someone like that. And I mean it all in a very optimistic, hopeful way. I'm trying to say that everyone's got so much more potential than they think. You just need to recognize that potential.